Slasher, why don't you get us started?
Avekkk gonna spawn at the red, takes it right away. Spartie gonna take that Mega, but Avekkk does enough damage, which completely negates that Mega all to begin with. And Avekkk also gonna pick up that yellow, and a huge frag on the Spartie with 2 grenades. Spartie just walks right into them. So Avekkk already with a pretty big stack and a big lead on the Spartie, dodges all of those rockets, narrowly missing Avekkk. So Avekkk already with a big 2-0 lead and a lot of damage there. Might make it 3-0. He's going to be able to take this yellow and this Mega. So Avekkk running every item on the map right now. And a 3-0 lead. So Spartie trying to take this one fast and furious, but hasn't been able to do much as of yet. Spartie killing himself there. So a quick 4-frag lead, not even a minute into this match. Spartie is going to be able to do a decent amount of shotgun damage there, but Avekkk continuing to control red, yellow, and one of the greens. So a great start for Avekkk.
Yes, 4 frags separate the players. Just a minute and 15 expired on the clock. Avekkk picking up the Mega Health, but then promptly eating 2 rockets in a row. So I think that's going to do more than negate that Mega Health. He's really not doing a great job dodging in this corner, and more damage, just an insane amount of damage coming out of Spartie there. Now Avekkk is actually on the back foot. Spartie has the opportunity to go a little bit of aggressive, picking up that green armor there. He's going to use this teleport. It gets him from the top down to the very bottom, so he can monitor both that railgun area and the Mega Health spawn. So he will be in position to get this Mega Health. Spartie's going to come out and try to do some damage. No dice there. Avekkk trying to do some damage. Spartie able to do a lot of damage, however, on this red armor. He can go aggressive. He has to go aggressive if he wants to start closing this gap between frags here. So another frag there for Spartie, and another green, and he's good to go.
So Spartie taking up his first frag there. That all started with the amount of damage that he did as Avekkk was waiting at that bottom rocket launcher, trying to peek at Spartie up at that LG. Spartie able to still control that Mega, control that yellow, able to do some peak rails onto Avekkk. This is what he wanted to do the entire time. Hits another peak rail onto Avekkk, knocking him down to 23 health. Avekkk able to hit one himself to knock Spartie away, and then a second one. Let's see if Avekkk tries to rush in towards this red. I don't think he will. He's going to try to play on the bottom. Does hit another rail. So now one more, whoever gets the next rail is going to take the frag. We'll see if Avekkk tries to stay on the bottom. He will, and he will, and he gets that frag, putting him back in that 4-frag lead. And was able to take that Mega at the same time, so all that damage and comeback that Spartie was able to make up in the last 2 minutes was negated there by Avekk's strong play at red.
The back and forth nature of this map is something I've really come to appreciate since it was released in Quake Live, since Quake Live went out of beta. It's just such a fast-paced map. And the tide can change so quickly. Spartie picking up that red armor, but Avekkk is on the chase. Spartie also able to get both major power-ups, picking up both red and Mega, and that's going to give him another frag. Just 3 frags separate the players. Spartie catches Avekkk in a good spot. He had the frag, or he had the stack to go aggressive. He's going to be able to get yet another frag, but he's extremely weak here. He's got to be careful. It looks like he's just going to opt to. Oh, he doesn't even get the red armor. He could have gotten it there, I believe, if he was standing right on it. But that's a big frag and a timely frag for Avekkk, stopping Spartie's run in its tracks.
Yeah, I mean, Spartie really would have at least liked to take the red to begin with, though. And now Avekkk going to be able to take that frag there, and he's going to have enough time to basically sit on this red and take it. Oh, Spartie with a great rocket shot there onto Avekkk. He might have enough time to pick up that. He gets the rail and hits another rail. So Spartie with 2 clutch flick rails onto Avekkk is going to give him this red. And it looks like he's going to give him position on this yellow as well. Spartie able to do the splash damage onto Avekkk that he needed to. He's going to be able to take position on this red. Avekkk not able to do much damage at all. Avekkk going to jump up that pad. Spartie is going to rush in, it seems. Do a decent amount of damage onto Avekkk and hits that lightning to rail combo, making it a 5-3 game now. Spartie able to pick up that red and hits the rail when falling down. So some an amazing play there by Spartie, going through the second teleporter, hitting Avekkk right on the head as he tried to take that yellow. So Spartie making this a 1-frag game, 4.5 minutes left to go.
Great rocket, throwing it out there, just figuring out that where Avekkk was, it gave him the opportunity to push Avekkk off the mega health there. Avekkk actually doing a huge amount of damage. Spartie just going aggressive with the inferior positioning, trying to make his way up that staircase. Avekkk really abusing the upper ground there, and once again stopping Spartie's run.
So, I mean, you can see how the rail is affecting Spartie's game right now. Spartie was able to pretty much take back the reign of this map and get him back into this game with that rail. But as well, it cost him that frag, and it might cost him another frag here as he's going too fast in with that rail and disadvantaged positions, and he hasn't been able to do anything, and Avekkk has been making him pay when he's had that rail out. So now Spartie's using those rockets, and they're both down really low. Spartie down to 79 health, 1 armor. Avekkk down to 37, 49. This red and mega both spawning at relatively the same time. Looks like Spartie's going to rush in with LG and push Avekkk away. Avekkk just going to wait on the bottom with that rail. Oh, what an amazing rocket from Avekkk on the Spartie. Gets the frag. It's going to allow him to take this mega. Looks like he'll try to sit below at this red. Hits a great rail on the Spartie. So because of that, Avekkk was able to take mega and red and yellow. All because of that one play there. Oh, what an amazing rail by Avekkk on the Spartie as he goes through that teleporter, making this game 8-4, 3 minutes to go.
And Spartie has really gotten on some great runs, but Avekkk just has these insane combos. One face rocket followed up by a great series of LG, or a great series of LG followed up by a great rail. And it's those moments that have really been able to set Avekkk apart in this map so far. He's been able to combine lots of damage all at once, using positioning, using aim, using whatever means he can to deal just a ton of damage. That said, Spartie will be able to be offensive for the next 15 seconds, I'd say here. All Avekkk has to work with is a yellow armor, and that rail is going to compound his deficit.
Very important.
Spartie's going to have... Yeah, Spartie has position on this mega, is able to pick it up completely unhurt. Now Avekk's really going to have to run. There's 2 minutes left on aerowalk. That's absolutely nothing for getting 4 frags, but Avekkk is going to play this slow. I have a feeling about that. So now Spartie's going to have to be really aggressive.
Avekkk even tricked Spartie, just standing right by that teleporter. Spartie running right by him. Spartie going to rush in, though, and gets a clean frag onto Avekkk, not taking any damage. Still the 200 stack, basically. 3 frags remaining. Nothing to work with for Avekkk. Spartie not able to do any damage there up on top. Still controls that mega. Ooh, and a nice rocket shot there by Spartie, knocking Avekkk down to the lower platform. 1:15 left to go. Avekkk just trying to delay as much as possible. Spartie gonna get another frag, though, making it an 8-6 game with a minute and 10 seconds left to go. A big rail there from Avekkk. Pushing Spartie off as much as possible. Takes the rail there from the bottom. Not able to return. Avekkk is able to take that yellow and that green armor. Mega spawning in 5 seconds.
Huge mega.
Spartie tries to rush into mega before it spawns. And Spartie hits 1 rocket, misses a second, misses that rail. Could have gotten the frag there. Avekkk just waiting around that teleporter, not taking any damage. Spartie still doesn't know where he is. Spartie does spot him now, though, with 40 health remaining. Spartie only with 97 himself does pick up that red. 30 seconds left. Avekkk does pick up that yellow. It's going to make it so he can take 2 rails there and a big rocket shot there on the Spartie. Some more defensive play there from Avekkk. Spartie trying to rush in. Can't find him. 20 seconds left to go. 2 frags. He needs 1 frag very quickly for him to be able to get the second one. A great rocket shot there from Avekkk. Making Spartie run around. Oh, and he gets the frag. So 5
Can he find a spawn frag?
Avekkk is going to have to spawn now. He sees him. He's going to try to rocket jump up, and it looks like Avekkk will take the first map 8-7 on aerowalk.
Oh my goodness. I almost wonder what would have happened if Spartie didn't wait for that red armor in the last moments there. He would have been weaker, but he would have had a little bit more time, and that's all he needed to get that kill, I think. Very, very close games between these two players. That's exactly what you want to see on aerowalk. Great comebacks. Spartie playing basically from behind the entire map, but a great finish there as Avekkk comes out with the 1 frag lead to win it. Next up, I'm not sure what we have.
So, I mean, you know, it kind of went kind of like how I expected. Spartie with a very aggressive rail. In the beginning, his shots weren't hitting. Avekkk took an early lead, sending Spartie into the negatives for the first 3 to 4 minutes. Then Spartie's rail heated up, and he was able to make back all those frags. But then it cost him a few when running up those stairways to that LG and red area. He ran right into Avekkk, and Avekkk was able to pull out that lead. So some nice job there from Avekkk.